Welcome to Meet Your Musician, episode 3. Awesome, we're here today with the one, the only, cool dude.
My name's Kevin Knapp. I was born in New York State, right in the middle of the state, and then I came to Wisconsin, and I consider myself, Wisconsin's home. I'm a musician. I'm an educator.
What brought you to dance?
I was always curious about accompanying dance classes, providing music and sound for dance classes. And when I was a student at UW, the piano studio I was playing for came and worked with Professor Chao Ping and provided music for some of her classes, and there was a project that we worked on together, and that was really fascinating to me. Plus, I knew a fair number of people that played here, and always kind of kept it in the back of my mind as something that would be like a really cool job for so many different reasons. And then the next thing I knew, I was playing for Marlene's dance class, ballet classes, and then kind of weaseled my way into modern classes, even though I was a piano player, so kind of snuck in there,
What was your first experience with dance?
Wow. Okay, we're going back. Well, I took ballet classes in 6th grade until I was made fun of and I stopped. But it was, it was pretty funny. I enjoyed them quite a bit. It was really interesting. I was like kind of too young to realize that it was dorky for a male to be taking ballet classes. But I was, and it's really a shame that I didn't continue, because that would have been so cool.
What is your artistic practice outside of this fine building?
Well, I play Hammond organ at a couple different churches. I tell people that it's gospel music because it really is. It's really, Black American gospel music, the good old stuff like Walter Hawkins, and I love Hammond organ and Leslie's. Shout out to my friends Dan and Todd, the Leslies. I also teach. I teach a little bit of Hammond organ. I teach a lot of different things. Piano, guitar, upright bass a little bit, electric bass, auto harp, banjo, mandolin, so many things through the years. Music production. I just love working with private students.
What's your most memorable music experience?
So I saw Radiohead at the Blossom Music Center in Ohio on the Amnesiac tour. Acoustically, it was like we were right behind the mixing board. It was acoustically, it was unreal. It was just Radiohead at their best. Amnesiac tour,
Yeah.
Maybe Kid A would have been better, maybe OK Computer, but I would argue that potentially Amnesiac's even better.
How has dance influenced your artistic practice?
I suppose it's hard to think back to a period where I wasn't, putting movement and music just together, just like one and the same. But and so many other groups that I play in where you're seeing people dancing and you're understanding kind of like, oh, like when I do this, they do that. And when they do that, I'm going to do this. And that's a really interesting experience. But dance, more than anything, more than that even, probably made that like, you know, those synapses just connect in my brain.
And now we get to go to the lightning round. That's supposed to be a lightning bolt.
I see it.
You see it? It's
I
close.
absolutely see it.
Maybe I needed to make like a cloud first.
It's like extra Harry Potter.
There. Extra
Yeah.
Harry Potter lightning bolt round. All right,
Yes.
here's your lightning questions. Ready? Duple or triple?
Duple.
Bar or center?
Oh, center.
Contemporary or ballet?
Contemporary.
What's your favorite key to play in?
Oh, geez. I don't know. So many. B.
Sweet.
B major.
B major. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Nice. Everybody's into the coffee. I love it.
I love tea, though.
We're all jacked up. I love tea too. Tea in the afternoon, coffee in the morning.
Oh.
Any
it.
upcoming projects we should know about?
Well, a band that I play with, Panchromatic Steel, has been working on all of these, you know, quarantine videos, and we have a number of those in the pipeline. So check them out. Panchromatic Steel. Another one that I'll mention quickly is a very fine visual artist that I'm friends with, Teresa Getty. Lives out in Seattle. She used to live here, and we're working on some collaborative audio-visual stuff. You know, quarantine kind of inspired because you got to do stuff at home these days, and she's amazing, and it's going to be awesome.
Sweet.
So whenever that is.
Yeah.
That's right.
Whenever the pandemic's over.
That's right.
Yep. So last question is, who are you listening to, or who should we be listening to?
Oh man, you should just, you should just throw Spotify or whatever it is that is your medium of choice and just throw on a gospel channel. You know? You should do that. It can be anything. It can be modern, it can be old. It doesn't matter. You know? It can be Mahalia Jackson. It can be newer stuff, you know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And if you like something, just hit that thumbs up or whatever, and you'll hear more of it. But I guarantee you, you're most of the time, you're not going to be familiar with these artists. You know, you maybe have heard like some Whitney Houston stuff, you know. But Aretha Franklin did that gospel album. Oh yeah, you know that one's. There's a lot of stuff. You'll start to say, oh wait a second. Well, this has got, you know, some. It's just another amazing American music that inspired everything. Just like the blues, just like jazz, you know, and it's all the same. So there you go. There's my answer.
Sweet, awesome. Well, that is another Meet Your Musician. Thank you so much. Enjoy. We got more musicians coming up your way for the rest of the semester. Peace.